Read 180, an intensive reading intervention program by Erica Stokes. Read 180 is designed to meet the needs of struggling readers. It uses differentiated instruction, adaptive and instructional software, high-interest literature, and direct instruction in reading, writing, and vocabulary skills. These multiple fronts have shown to be especially helpful for readers with special needs, such as English language learners and readers with learning disabilities. Read 180 began in 1985 when Dr. Ted Hasselbring's research at Vanderbilt University led to a prototype of the program that uses individual student performance data to differentiate reading instruction. Since its publication in 1999, Read 180 has been studied in multiple research projects. However, the majority of them have been sponsored by Scholastic. Nonetheless, the research still shows reading improvement for all groups of students. Read 180 was originally designed for students with learning disabilities. However, it has proven effective in improving reading ability in all students. Additionally, special features in the program are especially helpful to students who are learning English as a second language, such as tools which translate content into their native language. There are 3 stages which attempt to align with students' maturity level and meet Common Core state standards for each grade. The Read 180 instructional model is a complete classroom reading program which uses a 90-minute reading block. The session begins and ends with whole group teacher-directed instruction. During the 60 minutes between the whole group meetings, students break into 3 small groups that rotate among 3 stations. These stations are the Read 180 software, small group direct instruction, and modeled and independent reading. Teachers begin the day by providing 20 minutes of systematic instruction in reading, writing, and vocabulary to the whole class. Next, the class moves into centers. In the small group direct instruction center, the teacher works closely with and uses data from the software connected to students' computer work to target instruction. Another center uses the Read 180 software. Students use the software independently, providing them with intensive, individualized skills practice. There are 4 different zones which students move through: a reading zone, word zone, spelling zone, and success zone. Additionally, student progress is monitored so both teachers and students can track their progress. Each zone is comprised of multiple activities to support and scaffold student learning. In the reading zone, students improve their reading comprehension skills by watching topic videos and reading passages about them. If Read 180 is being utilized in an ELL classroom, students who need extra help may click the Espanol button to hear an audio preview of the video in Spanish. These previews are also available in other languages. The passage activity provides students with supported reading practice as they read about the topic in the video. The screen is similar to activities in other zones in that students are provided scaffolding through the use of clickable buttons. In the next few activities in the reading zone, students practice comprehension and vocabulary skills, oral reading fluency, and self-assessment. Students work with words from the reading zone passages in the word assessment activity, which we see here. In each assessment, students hear a word pronounced and see that word in a list of five distractor words. Students must correctly identify the word by clicking it. After the word assessment activity, they move on to 4 more word activities in which students record themselves saying selected words and use these recordings to work with the words. Students receive extra support and instruction for missed words or words they were slow to recognize. In the spelling zone, students work with words from the reading passages in their segments. Students begin with a spelling assessment, as shown here. In the spelling assessment, students hear an assessment word pronounced and used in a sentence. They then spell the word by typing it on the line. Next, they move on to the spelling clinic, in which students practice words that they missed in the spelling assessment. Again, they are provided multiple scaffolds for support. After the spelling clinic, there are 2 more spelling activities which focus on accuracy and fluency and utilize proofreading to improve student writing. Students must first demonstrate mastery in all other zones before entering the success zone, which is the final zone. There are 3 activities within the zone. The first 2 activities ask students to apply comprehension and vocabulary skills. In the third activity, students make a final recording of their passage from the reading zone. The Independent Reading Center utilizes age-appropriate and high-interest books, which are leveled by Lexile scores. Depending on a student's level and teacher choice, students may listen to audiobooks instead of reading independently. A narrator models fluent reading as the students track the text, while a reading coach models comprehension, vocabulary, and self-monitoring strategies. Read 180 is a Scholastic product, and the easiest way to obtain it is by using the contacts provided on the Scholastic website. However, Read 180 is a little pricey and costs about $37,000 for the entire series. Just to reiterate, this program is beneficial to our older struggling readers. It can be employed as part of a universal design for learning, as it is differentiated and scaffolded to provide all students with access to the knowledge and skills they need. Also, it fits easily into the 90-minute reading block. Unfortunately, it is costly and computers are needed. As with any educational program, Read 180 is only as effective as the teacher who teaches it. It can become a monotonous daily routine, or it can be interactive, highly motivational, and truly differentiated. Therefore, Scholastic offers professional development to go along with the Read 180 program.
Should I start?
Thank you.